Hello plant friends, how's it going? Probably not that good if you're watching this video because you're probably here to find out how to get rid of thrips. So, rip. Anyways, so I live in Canada. That said, I can't get systemics, I can't get bonides, I can't get Captain Jack's Dead Brew, I can't get all the good stuff that people are using to fight thrips. So it's a little bit of a battle. But today, I'm going to talk to you guys about how I've been fighting thrips and what's worked for me so far in this ongoing battle against these epic pests. So, let's get started. First tools you're going to need, phone, lint roller, this is the game changer guys, I'm not kidding you. A little bit of Safers, insecticidal spray, just for what the lint roller can't grab. So, I thought I saw a thrip. So I'm going to show you on my little philodendron Birkin here, my little baby, how I would generally inspect for pests and how I would go about lint rolling without damaging the leaves as best as possible, and just what I've been doing. So first things first, every 3 to 5 days I am going over all of my plants and checking them, every single leaf, everything. It's time consuming, it's a battle, it's freaking terrible. But what has helped for me, if you can't see good, there is an app on your phone. It's called the magnifier app. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but it magnifies the hell out of everything. You got a light here, you got camera, it's great. If you need to magnify a situation, it's great. So what I like to do is I like to grab my phone, I like to turn on the flashlight. I don't think I needed to flash you guys, but what I would do is I would grab my plant like this, I take my flashlight, and I'm going to put it right up underneath the leaves, because what that's going to do is that's going to really help illuminate any pests that you've got under here that you might not be able to see with your naked eye as well as you would like to. And I go over each and every leaf, really inspect the hell out of them. This guy looks good so far, which is great. This is my favorite. This is my personal Birkin, so I really don't want any thrips on him. I check the top of the leaves because they like to hang out, they like to party. And Burke looks great, so I'm stoked with that. So Burke looks great. Now, if I were to find thrips, what I would do is I'm going to take my lint roller, because what I was doing is I was taking the whole entourage into my frickin' shower, spraying them down, letting them dry, hitting them with neem oil, and then dragging them all back in here. It was a whole day process. I would not recommend. 0 out of 10. But once I found this lint roller, what a game changer. So what I would do, now the lint roller is great because you can lint roll and it is just not sticky enough to damage the leaves. So what I would do if I found a thrip, let's pretend I found a thrip. I'm going to come over here and I'm just going to go, just don't be afraid to get all on top of there. If you got to, if your leaves aren't really pliable and bendy, don't hesitate to like press it up against the, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I don't even know if you can see what I'm doing here, but don't hesitate to press your hand down on top and give it like, help roll it, help get those suckers on there. Now, if you've got some plants, and it's really gratifying because you can see all the thrips on your lint roller when it comes out, it's disgusting. So, now, if you've got some plants with leaves that are too delicate, too small to lint roll, not pliable, say for example I found some thrips on my Peperonia obtusifolia. That would be a nightmare. I have. So what I would then do with this sucker is I would take him to the shower, because I'm not trying to make a mess, you see. I'd take him to the shower, I'd take some of my Safer spray, and I would spray the ever-loving bejesus out of it. And then I'm going to let it sit until it dries completely. And then I would take my neem oil mixture. So for my neem oil, it's 1 liter of water, 1 teaspoon of neem oil, and then some Dawn dish soap to help it, when you shake it up, to help it break surface tension and meld into the water better. And then I take my neem oil, spray it, let it dry, and then I bring it on back in. But like I said, every 3 or 5 days I gotta check. Now the problem is, because I live in a very small basement and all my plants are in one room, by the time I noticed my thrip situation, it was everywhere. It's a tedious battle, but it's not impossible. So if you're fighting thrips right now and you're at your wit's end, just know there is light at the end of the tunnel and you got this. So yeah, basically that's, as a Canadian who can't get systemics and all the cool stuff to fight pests with, that's basically all you can do. Just be on top of it. Lint roll was a serious game changer for me. And then obviously dispose of your lint roller when you're done. The other thing I want to say is if you've got some really damaged leaves, don't be shy to cut them off, because the thing about thrips is that they take their little gross mouth parts and they eat your leaves, and then they lay their eggs inside the leaves where they've been eating. So the damage is where they're laying their eggs. So if it's really, really badly damaged, just do yourself a favor and chop it off, because it's not worth the hassle. So that's all I wanted to say to you guys. Good luck in your fight, and I'll see you next video. Thanks.